Another Republican primary. Donald Trump and Nikki Haley compete to be the party's nominee in the presidential election. This time it's in South Carolina, where Haley was elected governor twice. Trump is significantly ahead in the polls and is expected to win Saturday's contest. Yet despite calls for her to drop out, Haley abruptly called a press conference in her home state this week, vowing to go on until Super Tuesday on March the 5th, when there are primaries in more than a dozen states.
That's why I refuse to quit. South Carolina will vote on Saturday, but on Sunday, I'll still be running for president.
The reason she's able to make that pledge is money. The cash is still flowing in, despite Haley having won none of the nominating contests so far and the remoteness of her beating Trump in any of the future primaries.
The money seems to be coming when you would have thought it would have dried up, and that means that there are donors out there that still are interested in those goals. They're still fighting for the party. They're still looking for an alternative to Trump should he falter in some way.
Some big donors, as well as the Haley campaign, are pointing to what they feel is the uncertainty of whether Trump will actually be the Republican nominee in November, given the 91 felony counts he faces.
He's gotten more unstable and unhinged. He spends more time in courtrooms than he does on the campaign trail.
By preempting the result of Saturday's vote here in South Carolina, Nikki Haley was simply reflecting what the polls have shown for months. Even here, in her home state, she has little to no chance of beating Donald Trump. But for now, her donors feel she's worth the investment as a backup plan should Trump drop out, as well as a way just to irk the former president.
Look, if she was doing well, I'd understand it.
Haley's refusal to drop out is ridiculed by some Trump supporters in South Carolina, though there are mixed feelings about whether they would vote for her in November.
I think Nikki and her team and her donors are a little delusional at this point.
I don't see the Trump base getting behind her.
Would you rally around Haley if Trump had to drop out for some reason?
She's the only option, yes.
Haley is also receiving huge sums from thousands of Democratic Party donors, according to the latest filings. That's despite Haley's personal opposition to abortion and her support of tax cuts for the rich and slashing benefits for the poor, all of which means Haley will be able to carry on for now. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, South Carolina.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.